Hey everybody, it's Eric Brewer. I wanted to share something with you today that comes up an awful lot when we're working with real estate agents across the country. We talk about how difficult it can be sometimes to get a client to come along with them, how it's tough to get them to commit to doing something that may seem extremely simple. And I wanted to give you some insight and to really examine why this happens, why people are unlikely to commit when we ask them to do certain things throughout the sales process. Think about this for a second. Put yourself in the client's position. Let me give you two examples. Let's imagine one friend may ask you to do a favor, right? You got a friend that calls you up and says, hey Eric, I need a favor, and asks for a commitment. I want you to do me a favor. Can you help me out, right? At this point, we don't know how long it's going to take. What's really required of me? Like what's this commitment or this favor look like? And then at the end, what's the expectations? What really is the outcome of me committing to this favor? Would you feel comfortable committing? The answer is probably no, right? So think about this. If I said, hey, Eric, would you do me a favor? I need about an hour's worth of your time. I need some help moving. We're going to take some boxes out of my office. We're going to pack them up, put them in a truck. And then ultimately what I need to do is drop them off at my new office. And I need your help with the lifting, the loading, and the unloading. So now if you're comfortable with doing that work, you'll commit. You'll say, hey, you know what? No problem. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Think about that for a second. Also imagine yourself, let's say you get a job offer. Someone calls you and say, hey, I got this great position for you. Maybe even the title of the job sounds like your dream job. But they want you to commit to accepting the position with minimal information. Hey, I need you to show up for work on Monday. Let's get started. I'm hiring you as the brand new general sales manager. The answer is likely no. We're not willing to commit. So there's three things that I'd want to know about that job before I would commit. How much time does it take for me? What are my hours? So now imagine this. Hey, I call you and offer the job. You're going to need to work between 40 and 50 hours a week. The job's going to entail some mid-level management responsibilities. You're going to have a staff of about 6 to 10 people, and you're ultimately responsible for the success of our sales department. And the compensation is going to be anywhere from $60,000 to $100,000 a year. Now I've given you the information that'll put you in a good position to commit with confidence. So now let's turn it back around. Let's think about it from our client's perspective. When you ask them to do anything, whether it's schedule a tour of a property for a potential buyer that you're working with, where you're asking a potential seller to meet with you for a listing appointment. If they're stalling or not willing to commit, here's what you want to do. Set the stage. Give them an example, give them an agenda, let them know what the timeline is, the desired outcome. Mr. Seller, you know what? I need about an hour to hour and a half of your time. What I would ask you to do is take a look at some comps with me. We're going to go over some suggestions I may have about the marketing of your property, pricing, maybe any possible improvements we could do to the home to help it sell. And then at the end of that process, if you're comfortable moving forward, great. If not, no big deal. We can shake hands and part as friends. This is what we call setting the stage. Start doing that with your customers. Anytime you see that there's a delay or a hesitancy with them to move forward, you'll see people engaged. They'll be more willing to commit because they know what to expect. Hope that helps. We'll see you.